I'm a self-confessed caffeine nut, and there's nothing I enjoy more than a smooth, perfectly balanced latte or cappuccino. But great coffee doesn't always come easily. This is because the smoothest, richest and most flavoursome compounds, the oils, encased within this complex little bean, are some of the hardest to remove. Soon after green beans are roasted, they're ready to be used to make coffee. But within a few days, the natural oils that give espresso-based drinks their smooth, creamy taste start to evaporate from the bean. Over a period of weeks, the beans lose a lot of their oil content. But once the coffee beans are ground, the evaporation happens much faster, with the beans losing their oil content by the second. To show the difference freshness makes to the quality of the coffee flavour, just have a look at these two espresso shots. Now they're both from the same batch of coffee beans, roasted on the same date. But the beans used to make this espresso were ground a few days ago, while these were ground less than a minute before extracting. Have a look at the difference in the two shots. The layer on top of the coffee is extracted oils, or crema. Just look at how much thicker and darker coloured this crema is in comparison to this one. A thick caramel coloured crema is the sign of a well-balanced espresso. Now, one good test of the crema quality is whether or not it can hold the weight of a sugar serving on top of it for a small period of time. So let's try it on these two espressos. As you can see, the espresso from freshly ground beans has a much stronger, better quality crema. Amazingly, the same coffee beans roasted on the same day, just ground at different times. Now, great coffee starts with a great espresso pour, and to do that, you need the right amount of coffee ground to precisely the right consistency and converted from whole beans to espresso as quickly as possible. And that is not easy. But it's delicious problems such as this that the Breville designers, and me for that matter, love to try and solve. So Breville developed a way to dose the right amount and consistency of freshly ground beans precisely when you need it. The Barista Express has a built-in dosing grinder designed to work especially for this machine. Now it's activated with a push of a button. Once the right amount of coffee is delivered, it automatically stops, and the onboard tamper is held in place by a magnet. So all you need to do is just tamp the coffee. Then it's just a matter of inserting the handle in place, popping the cup underneath, and pushing a button. Now that is exactly what an espresso should look like. A thick caramel coloured crema free from white swirls and air bubbles. Oh, and that's just how it should taste. Rich, sweet, creamy and perfectly balanced. This machine also comes with a milk frother and jug for turning espressos into lattes and cappuccinos. Simply hold the nozzle right below the surface to begin with to introduce air bubbles, and as the jug starts to warm, lower the nozzle down to circulate the milk. The Breville Barista Express, cappuccinos, lattes and whole beans to espresso in under a minute.